What truly disgusts me is the fact that in 2025, people are still being attacked for their medical conditions. Before you scroll away, before you skip this video, I need you to hear this, because what's happening to Selena Gomez right now could happen to anyone you love, anyone in your family, or even you. And the silence surrounding it is exactly what allows this kind of cruelty to continue. Selena Gomez is being relentlessly mocked online. Her voice has become the target of jokes, memes, and hateful commentary across social media. People are tearing her apart, turning her into a punchline over something completely beyond her control. And that's what makes this so infuriating. Her voice didn't change because she's pretending, experimenting, or putting on an act. It changed because she has lupus, a serious, chronic autoimmune disease she's been fighting for years. A disease that nearly took her life. A disease that led to a kidney transplant from her close friend. And instead of empathy or understanding, people are using her illness as ammunition against her. So let me ask you something, and really think about it. When did we become this cruel? When did someone's medical condition become entertainment? When did basic human decency stop being the standard? This isn't just about Selena anymore. It's about the culture we're allowing to exist. It's about the message we're sending to millions of people quietly fighting their own health battles. Let's be clear about something. Lupus is not a minor issue. It's not something you get over. It's a chronic autoimmune disease where the body attacks itself, its organs, joints, skin, kidneys, heart, and nervous system. And yes, lupus can absolutely affect someone's voice. The medications used to treat it, especially corticosteroids like prednisone, can cause fluid retention, inflammation, and changes to the vocal cords. Lupus itself can cause swelling in the throat and vocal cords, impact muscle control through the nervous system, and lead to voice disorders like dysphonia. Add the mental and emotional toll, constant stress, anxiety, exhaustion, and of course someone's voice can change, but honestly, none of that medical explanation should even be necessary. Because the rule is simple, you do not mock someone for their medical condition. Period. Selena has been open about her journey. She shared her struggles, her transplant, her mental health challenges. She's used her platform to raise awareness for lupus, a disease that affects millions, especially women and people of color. She chose vulnerability in a world that punishes it. And this is how people respond? With cruelty. What makes this even worse is the hypocrisy. We live in a society that loves to talk about mental health, kindness, and ending stigma. People love posting hotlines and inspirational quotes. But when it's time to actually show compassion, to practice what they preach, it disappears. Selena has given the world music, performances, advocacy, and honesty. She's raised awareness and funds for lupus research. She's helped countless people feel less alone. And despite all of that, people feel entitled to tear her down over how her voice sounds. The audacity is unreal. And to the people behind the comments and memes, who do you think you are? What gives you the right to judge someone's medical condition from behind a screen? Have you lived with a chronic illness? Have you had to cancel plans, miss opportunities, or explain yourself because your body is attacking itself? Have you taken medications knowing they would change how you look or sound, but also knowing the alternative could be life-threatening? The anonymity of the internet has created a culture where people forget there's a real human being on the other side of their words. They forget that language has power. That piling on can be devastating. That one joke might push someone who's already struggling even further. This also exposes how society treats chronic illness and disability. We say we're inclusive, but the moment someone doesn't look or sound the way we expect, we attack. We demand proof of suffering. We create impossible standards. Be sick enough to deserve compassion, but not so sick that it makes us uncomfortable. Selena's voice change is the result of her body fighting a battle most people can't imagine. Every time she speaks, she's doing so despite inflammation, exhaustion, and medication side effects. The fact that she continues to create, speak, and show up is remarkable. And instead of respecting that strength, people mock it. Lupus disproportionately affects women, especially women of color. Selena represents millions of people who don't have her resources or platform. When people mock her, they're mocking everyone living with this disease. They're telling people to hide their symptoms, stay silent, and endure suffering alone, and young girls are watching this. Girls with lupus. Girls with chronic illness. They're learning that honesty makes you a target. That vulnerability gets punished. Is that really the lesson we want to teach? To those who say, it's just a joke, explain it. What's funny about an autoimmune disease? What's humorous about mocking something someone can't control? Because I don't see a joke. I see cruelty pretending to be humor. We have to do better. Selena Gomez doesn't owe anyone an explanation. She doesn't owe medical details. She doesn't need to justify her existence to earn kindness. None of us do. We deserve compassion simply because we're human. Today it's Selena's voice. Tomorrow it could be weight gain from medication. Hair loss from treatment. Mobility aids. The target changes, but the cruelty stays the same. So here's the ask: if you see someone being mocked for their health, say something, educate when you can. Push back against hate, and before commenting on anyone's appearance or voice, ask yourself, would I say this to someone I love? We create culture with our choices. Compassion doesn't happen by accident. Selena is strong, but she shouldn't have to be strong enough to endure this. None of us should. We all deserve dignity. The fact that this conversation is still necessary in 2025 is exhausting. But until it sinks in, we'll keep having it. So let me be clear. If you participated in mocking her, stop. Delete it. Learn from it. If you stayed silent, understand that silence enables harm, and if you didn't realize why this was wrong, consider this your wake-up call. This isn't just about Selena Gomez. It's about the kind of world we want to live in. Choose kindness. Choose empathy. Choose to be better, because behind every screen is a real human being with real struggles. And treating people with basic respect shouldn't be a radical idea, it should be the bare minimum.